Hello. Hello. Testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. Oh. Oh, Christ. Okay, hello. Hello. Am I audible? Am I audible? Can you hear people in the background talking? Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello, hello? Okay. Dan says yes. Okay. Okay. So we were delayed because apparently the internet wasn't working. Then we were told that it still wasn't fixed. But then we tried to go live, and it seems to be working. So make of that what you will. Um, yeah, because we're delayed, we're just gonna start with the first matches. So we have the where's the bracket? There it is. So we're gonna start with the top left. Just go with the logical order of things. We're gonna start with Elp and Lukey, and then Aliva and Toby, which is not prepared on my scene. What a not smart person. Elp, I can't do anything about this year, but I can certainly ban you from next year, like, you know. Yeah, that's fine. You'll choose 18. Okay, you two ready? Okay, then we can start with the first matches in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tolstoy, thank you for pointing that out. Liwa is the 13th seed. Why do they have the same seed? Let's discuss that for a very long time. Right, so we've got a level 12 start here with Toby, who I believe played his first NES Tetris matches ever during his qualifier. playing against Aliwa, longtime member of the community. Fixed. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for telling me that. Oh, great. Bracket command doesn't work. That's probably my fault. Give that a minute, okay? We just realized that the internet is actually good enough to stream, so we're running a little bit wild here. Toby is in a lot of trouble and is going to top at 17,000, so Leo's going to take game number 1. Meanwhile, at the bottom, Elp here with a very good start, currently at 116,000. Luki at 58,000. Luki there, ending up with a hole. Currently 80,000 points behind of Elp, who's got a very clean board and a very clean 18E. I can confirm that he is playing DAS. Elp is also wearing a glove, for everyone who was wondering. He's wearing a black glove. Alright, 210,000 here for Elp, 116,000 for Luki. Alright, so Elp continuing his very good pace. Luki, meanwhile, with a clean board, but 140,000 points behind with an S flat. Well, you can say that, but just say it like 50 times louder, okay? Alright, Elp there, getting the J piece over. Currently at 308,000 points. Luki at 202,000. It's a 107,000 point lead here for Elp, who's currently in some trouble. Oh, now both players at the bottom in quite a bit of danger, though Elp in much more trouble, although we'll get the L piece at a perfect time. And finding some burns. Okay, slowly burn this out now, so should be okay to do this. Luki's got a very built-out right side. Lots of garbage there, but should be safe. Just need something over to the left side. There you go. Gets the J piece over. And then, oh, Elp in a lot of trouble. Elp's gonna top out. Elp tops out at 330,000. So Luki needs to get to 331,000. If he can get this cleaned up soon, should have enough time to do this before the transition. You know, at the top, Aliwa and Toby playing level 12. And currently Toby at 51,000, Aliwa at 131,000. Meanwhile, Luki is clean, gets a Tetris. Now it needs to get to 331,000, so 80,000 points away. So, okay, Luki gonna take the burn. Should still be able to afford this. So yeah, if Luki only burns 2 more lines, he should be able to get this before the 19 transition. So 331 once again, there you go. There's 1 Tetris there for Luki. He's gonna sacrifice building a hole. Wants to do this before 19 to avoid any danger. You know, at the top, both players just playing clean. Toby gets the Tetris, goes up to 102,000. Aliwa at 174,000. Yeah, so Luki just needs one more Tetris for the win. There you go, there's a Tetris for Luki. Gonna take game number 1 of the bottom match. Alright, game number 2 from the bottom game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hello R7, hello everybody in the chat. I have a thing where I can see everybody on every platform in this chat. Now, the other thing is that it is currently 12 Europe time, which means that no one really in the world is going to be awake for this. But we're going to be live for like 8 hours, so should be alright. Meanwhile, at the top, Aliwa has reached transition, is actually quite a few lines ahead. Toby might genuinely have the pace lead here. Does have a problem there, needs to reopen his well. Meanwhile, at the bottom, both players with a Tetris, but Elp with a much cleaner board. Oh, see, there you go. Now people are chatting. Hello. Hello, asleep. Alright, Aliwa now on level 15 at 232,000. Toby at 151,000. As far as I know, this is quite a big PB now for Toby. Okay, so Luki burning it down. Elp also had to take some burns. There you go. Tetris for Elp goes up to 89,000. Luki at 48,000. Aliwa now on level 16 is 40 lines ahead. Ahead in score also by 120,000. And Toby will probably look definitely going to be crucial to be clean as he transitions to level 13, coming in 3 lines. Ooh, misdrop there for Toby. This is his PV game, but this might be the end of the road. So the next line is going to burn, is going to go into transition. Set up for a triple, but now needs something over to the left side. And unfortunately misdrops the bar. So Toby's going to be done at 159. But GG's on the new PB. Well done. Yeah. And Aliwa going to take, yeah. Aliwa's heart number 2. Okay, so meanwhile at the bottom, once again, Elp starting off with quite a huge lead. 210,000 for Elp, 94,000 for Luki. Oh no, Luki, oh no, Luki tops out at 94,000. Ran out of burn options. And it's going to be a quick 1-1 there. And Elp. Someone let me know if you can hear that. If you can hear Elp complaining about his RNG, then I'd like to know. You're going to YouTube? Based. It's only 10:30 PM in Australia. No, it's not. It's 12:40 here. Haha, get it? Austria, Australia. Anyways. Also, you can starten wir noch immer. Na, ich mag das nie. Aber ihr könnt tun, was ihr wollt. Ist das in Musik? Nein. Okay. Ready? Alright. Bottom game. Game number 3, sorry, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alright, let's give Elp a heart. There you go. Do I not like Twitch? I quite like Twitch. You're unable to hear players directly, okay.
No, definitely not do that. That'd be a terrible idea.
Oh, Toby, unfortunate there. Gonna top out, wait. I gave Toby a heart accidentally. But congratulations on getting the PB, of course. My noise cancelling is too good. If it's too good, then maybe it's not so good. Maybe a little bit of noise through might be okay, but alright, let's there's lots of moving parts here. Now I need to report this. Right, sorry, in that delay, Alp is gonna take game number 3. Sorry about that. I had to sort out something. Okay, game number 4 of the bottom game in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Right, and we can see Hyakutaru and Shuichi gonna set up. Oh, there he is. Right, so at the bottom game currently both players started off with the Tetris, playing clean. Second Tetris there for Elp. Luki waiting for the bar, and we'll get his second Tetris. Okay, so currently 143 here for Elp, 84,000 for Luki. Alright, Elp currently in the lead by 60,000 points. Had to do a bit of burning, but after the next single/double, should be alright. Actually, it's gonna take a little bit longer. Gonna give Luki maybe a little bit more room to try and catch up the score, but is currently burning. 176 here for Elp and 139 for Luki. Okay, Luki there. Held up for a bar, thankfully showed up in time. Yeah, the bracket was a bit of a lie. Currently not really working. Okay, there's some controller technical issues at the top, so hopefully that will get resolved. But currently at the bottom, 272 for Elp and 197 for Luki. Somebody wants to say something in the chat, so I know that it's working because I just opened it on my phone. That'd be very kind. So yeah, currently at the bottom, 341 for Elp and 268 for Luki. Okay, thank you so much, chat. Sorry, let me see if I can. So currently Luki at 318,000, Elp at 396. Yeah, so currently 443 here for Elp, 387 for Luki. It's just been a very clean game. Elp with a slight pace advantage. Elp here really needing an L piece. Is going to get the L and is playing clean. So 470 here for Elp, 396 for Luki. There's a Tetris here for Elp. Already at 517,000. One more Tetris to go until 19. 423 for Luki. Also with one more Tetris available before 19. So 451 for Luki, 549 here for Elp. Both players underway on level 19. Luki currently playing it safe, trying to get his feet wet here on the 19 speeds. Elp set up now for a Tetris. Now has to reopen the well. Left side a little bit vulnerable, but now able to get anything over without any quick taps. So yeah, Elp trying to reopen this Tetris setup. Well, it is a clean board, maybe a little bit high, and that left side potential cause for concern. Decides to burn it down, but gets a Tetris there finally. 599 for Elp. 470 for Luki. Right, and the people at the top decided to change their seating order. So it's 629 here for Elp, 477 for Luki. Elp running into some trouble here, waiting out for the bar. He's going to get the bar, takes a single right there. Has a hole, but is Tetris ready, gets the Tetris. 662 for Elp. 482 for Luki, and Luki's left side very troublesome. Burns it down with the bar towards the right, but still needs to get something over to the left. It's at a height where he needs perfect DAS. And a quick tap. Right. And Elp gonna take heart number 3. Right, so the top game is gonna get started. The two people at the bottom still taking a bit. That's not the Spanish flag. That's the German flag. There we go. Right, so at the top here we've got Hyakutaru and Shuichi. Hyakutaru, believe resides in Italy, but decided to represent Seychelles. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, representing the great country of Seychelles. And yeah, currently at the top, Hyakutaru at 69,000. Shuichi at 54,000. Shuichi going for a dirty Tetris is going to get it right there. 77,000 here for Shuichi. 77,000 for Hyakutaru. And both players now content with burning their boards down. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry. If there are any Seychellen nationals, I'm sorry I can't pronounce your country correctly. So currently 106,000 here for Hyakutaru, 101,000 now for Shuichi. Oh, Shuichi looked like trouble, but actually is completely fine. Just had to take a burn. And a Tetris there for Hyakutaru. So Hyakutaru and Shuichi very close to each other. Shuichi gonna retake the lead right there with that Tetris, but it's only 4,000 points separating the two players. Alright, so at the top, Shuichi at 274,000, Hyakutaru at 212,000. So Shuichi maintaining this lead, but currently, if you heard that, I'm very sorry. Currently Hyakutaru with a very clean board, but Shuichi there getting Tetris ready, getting the bar, and getting the Tetris. Meanwhile, at the bottom, I believe they're about ready to start. Alright, now Hyakutaru in some danger right here. L piece would be wonderful, but unfortunate. Not able to get the Z piece all the way over to the left side. Should still be able to get something over with perfect ass. But will top out at 244, so Shuichi gonna take game number 1 at 324. Meanwhile, at the bottom, we have started here between Ethan and Yelena. Ethan is sitting about... They're both not sitting very far from me, so they can hear every word. The facial expressions on Ethan's face are very monotone. Okay, so at the bottom, Ethan able to get the first Tetris. So right now, Yelena with a very slight lead, also with a cleaner board. Ethan just trying to burn this down. Another L piece would be wonderful. And it's gonna get the L now, needs a lumbar or a J, gonna get the J. And should be good to get some Tetrises imminently. So currently 89,000 here for Ethan, and 98,000 here for Yelena. And Yelena actually needing to do some burning. Well-timed long bar there. And Yelena able to burn down, have a clean board, and gets the Tetris up to 129,000. Ethan at 91,000. Meanwhile, at the top, Shuichi with the lead did get a timely long bar there to avoid too much pressure. Currently at 109,000. Hyakutaru at 85,000. Oh, Ethan topped out. Oh no. And Yelena is going to take game number 1. Right, off underway. Second game at the bottom. This is not the time to get restreamer pings in CTL. Wow, Ethan, very flat board there for a second. Currently at 3,000 points. Both players looking for Tetrises. Yelena was able to get one, but the bar right there, quite a drought, was taking its time, but it's caused lots and lots of hurt on Ethan's board and won't be able to get anything over to the left side. It's going to top at 26,000. Yelena's already good. Going to take game number 2. Meanwhile, at the top, Hyakutaro at 111,000 points, Shuichi at 196. And Shuichi with the cleaner board. Both players... Actually, no. Shuichi trying to reopen the center well. And we'll get the Tetris. And after 2 singles, back on the right side. Now Hyakutaro with level on bar for the right side for a triple. 122,000 for Hyakutaro. And 224,000 here for Shuichi. So Shuichi racing into the lead, trying to get a 2-game advantage. You know, game 3, sorry, started now. At the bottom, both players able to get the first Tetris without any troubles. So 295 here for Shuichi. Gets a Tetris, goes up to 318. Hyakutaro at 177. At the bottom, both players at around 50,000 points. They were almost stacking the same for what felt like half a second. And both players able to get the Tetris at the same time. But a rough S burst there, and gonna hurt Yelena's board a lot more than Ethan. Ethan was more accommodating for that burst of S pieces. But the end result of that, and Yelena was able to get a Tetris 1 off the bottom. You know, at the top, Hyakutaro tops out, and Shuichi is good for game number 2. Alright, so currently Ethan leading here in game number 3. Is it mandatory to play? Well, so for the rules of this tournament, it's you can pick 12 and 15 as well for round 0. But from round 1 onwards, it's 18 all the way. And right now, actually, Ethan looking good for his survival attempt in this set. Currently at 155,000 with a clean board. Gets a Tetris, goes up to 178. Yellen at 127, and burning to do, not at a top-out danger height, but it's going to cost a couple more burns. And Yelena probably looking to set up there. Very unlucky S-piece, but does basically the best you can do. Actually, very nice play there from Yelena to avoid creating any nasty board states. You know, Ethan sacrifices his board, but does get a Tetris. Currently at 226. Yelena at 159. At the top, we have started 115,000 for Shuichi and 38,000 for Hyakutaro. Hyakutaro doing a bit of burning. Oh, Shuichi in quite a bit of danger. This is probably going to be it here for Shuichi, not able to get the bar over, and it's going to top out at 147, so Hyakutaro still with some work to do. At the bottom here, both players very clean. But Ethan maintaining this lead that he's had this game. A little bit dangerous there with the bar, as you can tell by the shapes his face made. And is in a bit of danger here. Ooh. Oh, good play there with the LPs. And just trying to survive, and oh no, that misdrop could be costly. And Ethan tops out at 310,000, so Jelena needs to get to 311,000 to take the game. Has plenty of time to do this before the transition. It's going very well there for Ethan, just unfortunate sequence of events. I don't think you can hear that. Can you hear that? If you just heard what sounded like natural disaster, that was the subway going above us. And there you go. Jelena gonna take game number 3 and is through to the next round. Oops. Is that audible? Okay, yeah. Well, you're gonna hear that because unfortunately we can't stop the trains. Hyakutaru almost there at the score. Hyakutaru, probably the best dressed Tetris player I've ever seen in my life. Because Tetris players are not known for fashion sense whatsoever. But Hyakutaru looking very, very fashionable. Right as they're about to get the score. 2 bars. Maybe wants to do this with the Tetris, wants to do it with the Tetris, set up for the Tetris. Misdrops the S-piece, but doesn't matter, gets the Tetris and is going to take game number 3 and stay alive in this set.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so game 3 starting now at the top. Yeah, as you can see, that is not Ethan, and that is definitely not Jelena. But we do actually have a 2-player scene. Hang on. Right, so Hyakutaru at 91,000, Shuichi has not started the game. Wait, I have the wrong play field. 1 second, sorry. This never happened, none of this ever happened. You are not witnessing anything. There you go. There you go. Sorry, I had the wrong... I forgot to change which playfields were showing. Yeah, so currently Shuichi looking to wrap up the set. And is currently in the lead by 80,000 points. Whoops, sorry. I was muted there. Hyakutaro at 133,000, Shuichi at 255,000. You can almost tell that I built the scene and I'm using it for the first time today. Right, so 171,000 here for Hyakutaro, able to get a Tetris, goes up to 194, Shuichi at 314,000. Right, so 201,000 here for Hyakutaru, 320,000 for Shuichi. Right, so currently 416,000 for Shuichi, Hyakutaro with a clean board at 277,000. Hyakutaro had a misdrop there, but should be able to resolve this pretty swiftly. Just needs one more single, and can start building up for Tetris again. It's actually very close to the transition. Actually, Shuichi in not the board you want to transition with at all. Needs to take the burn now and needs to resolve this immediately on 19, but does have the chance though, so it reopens the well. Ooh. Don't know if he messed up the tuck there, but Shuichi's board now in a world of hurt. And Shuichi's going to top out 454, so Hyakutaro needs to get to 455 to try and take the game. So it's not going to be able to line this out. Alright, Hyakutaru slowly burning this down. Oh, Hyakutaru does get the J piece over. So still So yeah, Hyakutaru slowly burning this down, actually finding quite a bit of success. Now needs to get something over to the left side, and now requires a quick tap, in fact. Or an LPs. It's not going to happen for Hyakutaru. Going to top out at 353, and Shuichi going to take game number 4 and advance to the next round. Yeah.
I'm talking. What's up, guys? I'm, for some reason, allowed to host on Classic Tetris. If you don't know who it is DanV on commentary. I don't know how I've swindled my way into this commentary booth. It's actually really difficult. It's a bit of a safety hazard getting into here, but I'm sure it's fine. What are you gonna do? Stand up? Alright. Yeah, this is fine.
Some people are not here on time.
Some people aren't here on time.
Yes.
So we are unable to play the bracket yet. So we are waiting on our number 1 seed Sidnev in a Dutch battle with Elp. So maybe we should just allow Elp Eltum to advance. Hello Katsugiri, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some shuffling of the bracket because some people are not here. People are slowly arriving. Some people are up a little bit late last night, but I think it's fine. Everyone's okay. I'm not touching any of the cameras because I will break something. I do not trust myself with any of Tugi's setup that he has spent so much time on. So. Oh, yeah, this keyboard is also useless. Yeah, why is that even there? There's also a useless keyboard in front of us, and it's very confusing. Didn't I set it up? I didn't set anything up. I just showed up. My voice sounds different. Probably the mic. It's probably the mic. Not the. So who we have? Oh, does it move closer? Or, no? Oh. Oh. There are a lot of cables. The health inspector would not be best pleased. It sounds deeper. Yeah, it's definitely the mic. My voice is not that low. Who are we having? We're having Hepps and Aliwa. Okay. So once we switch, oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, that was close. Yeah, we're gonna have Manta and Dewey on the top, and then we're gonna have Hepps and Aliwa on the bottom. Hi, Hepps. Hello. He said hello back. I don't know if you heard that. You probably did. Dewey's also sitting like really far away from me, so he probably can't even hear me. He saw the chat, don't worry. The chat is on the screen. Hello Raptor, Moo Cactus, Mr. Frequently Asked Questions 2014. I mean, it's my least favorite piece, L. My least favorite piece is a T piece, normally. I actually wrote a whole article about that, but I'm not going to plug that, because I never promote myself ever. And we're going to keep it that way.
You literally just did.
No, I didn't. Why are you lying? My favorite piece is the W piece, obviously. Okay, looks like Hepps controller is working on this console, because it didn't work on any of the warm-up consoles in the back, so that's good news. Who's talking? I don't know, just some like random British guy. And also Tugi is sitting next to me because he's trying to set stuff up because I don't know how to do it. My name is actually Alex H. I'm just kidding, he's not here. His commentary is infinitely better than mine, but I'm like the B-list commentator that has been chosen, so. Alright. Looks like we have players. We're gonna try our best to stay on schedule, but we've already had many setbacks. But I don't think we're that far behind. Yeah, we made up some time, so it's okay. Despite the 20-minute late. The mic is so much louder on the scene. Is that normal? Okay, we're bringing the volume down. It should be better now. This one's louder. The previous scene was better. About 6.5. Yeah. Wait, switch. 6.5. Leave the volume. Yeah, that's fine. It's 6.5 now. Yeah. I don't know. How's it louder? The last scene too low. Oh my god. No, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Random with Titan. Good luck to the players. Good luck, guys. Okay. Oh, did the top start already? I guess they started already. Manta and DW is underway. I'll remind you to give hearts, don't worry. So Manta rolling. And DW tapping. One of the last few tappers that still exist. Because tapping is very suboptimal. And there's about 3 of them left. They're an endangered species, tappers. But no one really cares to try and save them. So it's absolutely fine. But it is Manta with a very big spire of Z pieces in the center. He's gonna have to work around that one. And Dewey with a spire of S pieces and gets the 6 below, tucking the square underneath the L piece. Very delayed one too. It wasn't instant. But does have a long bar dependency. Gonna take a triple. Is Elp match not being streamed? Elp already played his round 0 match. And he's meant to play Sidnev, but Sidnev hasn't showed up yet, so Elp is not yet playing. Yeah, Elp's opponent is not here, so that is why. And Manta at 131, Dewey at 133. Sidnev is on the way, so hopefully not too long. Manta with a few holes in the stack, gonna have to clear some things out, but nothing too complicated. Dewey set up for a Tetris with that S piece. and it's gonna get that Tetris. Gonna go to 158. We've started on the bottom as well. Aliwa and Hepps. Aliwa the 13th seed, Hepps the 4th seed. Aliwa a dash player, Hepps a roller, and a nice Vitz there from Hepps to start the game off. Very nicely done. Dewey gonna get a Tetris 204, so very strong start here by Dewey, but Manta not too far behind. Two 204 for Manta, 227 for Dewey, 72 for Aliwa, and 47,000 for Hepps. With a Tetris to go to 70,000. Manta with a hole in the bottom right side of the stack, so gonna have to clear it out. That L piece will do to reach that hole, and can fill it out now. But all 4 players very clean so far. Well, Manta building a long bar dependency into the stack, so well, that J piece is not great for Manta, but gets a nice square double and a long bar to fill that dependency, and has opened up the well. Tucks the J piece, ready for a Tetris. Dewey going for delayed Vitz. Is he going to be punished for it? No, he's not. Gets the Vitz. Does not Luke Anderson 26. Unbelievable. But he's absolutely fine. Hepps getting a bit S bursted at the bottom, but some nice burns. Looking for a piece on the left side. Hepps digging a little bit. Nice flat burn there from Hepps, and he's going to dig that out. 172 for Aliwa, 173 for Hepps. 333 for Manta, 353 for Dewey. Dewey set up for a Tetris, Hepps set up for a Tetris. Hepps gets the Tetris 197. Aliwa gets a slightly dirty column 8 Tetris. Perf World transfer as well. Very nice. Aliwa cleans up the stack. Ready for a Tetris once again. Manta gets a Tetris. Dewey gets a Tetris. Dewey, pretty strong start here. 403 through 104. Back-to-back bars for Manta to get a Tetris 401. So we're separated by just 2,000 points at the top. Very close game. Oh, and Manta looked like he could have gone for a line spin, but decided against it. But gonna get a nice double there with a T piece, but has 2 long bar dependencies. He's gonna have to sort out. Hepps gets a Tetris 292. Aliwa waiting on a long bar as well. Gonna have to take that delayed triple, fills in the long bar dependency, and a nice T double on the left as well. Hepps missing that 5 tap of the Z piece. My name needed at the bottom of the scene. I guess we can do that. Hepps gonna miss another long bar to the left and hangs another long bar on the left, and doesn't rotate that one and tops out at 296. And the Aliwa at 302 is good for game number 1. GG. And on the top, 500,000 for Dewey. 1 Tetris before level 19 transition. Manta also 1 Tetris away, but has some burning to do. Dewey transitions relatively dangerously at 503, but definitely something he can get out of. Cleans it up, gets the Tetris. Tetris from Manta as well, 487 to 529. We're underway on the bottom for game number 2 as well. Yeah, it is Tugi on OBS. Oh, and Manta's gonna hang the long bar, gets a bunch more long bar, gets another long bar over. At the 4th attempt, gets that long bar over. And another long bar for a Tetris, and another long bar for back-to-back Tetris there for Manta. So, surviving that one. That was a little bit scary. But Manta able to live. Somehow, the game just decided to give him 50 million long bars, and it worked. So 570, actually taking the lead over Dewey now, but Dewey takes it right back with that Tetris. 570 to 591, but Manta takes it right back, so it's neck and neck. $626 for Manta. 601 for Dewey. Dewey doing a little bit of burning here on level 22. And Adatapa won't have as much playability past level 29, and Manta as the roller you'd think would have more potential to score on the kill screen. Dewey doing a little bit more burning, is now starting to fall a little bit behind. And at the bottom, 102 to 120 in favor of Hepps. Nice square tuck setup there for Hepps. And they set up for another Tetris. Manta at 714. There's another Tetris from Manta. 744 into level 24. There's a Tetris for DWE. Nice S-spin there for Manta. 745 gets the J to the left side. And a Tetris for Manta. 776. Oh, misdropping the S piece. That's going to slow him down just a little bit. It's going to allow DWE to have a chance to close this gap. It is within 100,000 points, so it's never over. DWE set up for a Tetris now. Nice T piece for that center. And trying to avoid taking a triple. Doesn't want to take too many burns, especially this late into the game. But it's going to be forced into doing some more burning. It's not ideal. That S piece is kind of nasty. But it's still livable. Missing the squares. And this is dangerous. And DWE's going to top out at 719. And Manta's good at 803 in level 26. GG. And that's game number 1 for Manta. And at the bottom, we have Hepps maintaining a 1 Tetris lead at the moment. 225 to 261. And there's another Tetris for Hepps. Non-alcoholic beverage, please.
Just ask her for some tap water.
What's the rule about not showing up? How many minutes?
There is no minute. We just did. I purposefully phrased it so we could just decide whatever we want.
I'm like 100% sure if I was.
Alright, so 308 here for Hepps, 273 for Aliwa. Aliwa looking for a J piece, blocks it as the J piece comes. They're gonna have to take a few extra burns.
So as long as you're communicating, so as long as you're communicating with us, like I'm gonna be.
Okay, game number 2 is underway at the top.
If you don't say anything, you just don't.
Manta taking a very strong game number 1 with the 800,000 on level 26 in round 1 as well. So I guess you'd think with your 8 and 9 seed, it will be pretty even, and we kind of saw that in that matchup.
Played against each other last year.
They played against each other last year.
Yeah,
Oh. It went to a decider. I had no idea about that because I forgot. Because it was so long ago. Was I not? I was here, no? I was here. I was here, yeah, and I forgot what happened. Yeah. But then again, I was only here for about 5 minutes last year, so it doesn't really count, does it? And this time I'm here for like an extra 2 days. Alright, Manta in a little bit of trouble early on at the top. Oh, and doesn't go L piece to the left, and that might be detrimental. He's going to have to fling some pieces over to the left, missing the Z piece. Needs a long bar now for that left side. Uses an L piece. Very dependent at the top here for Manta. Needs something for the left side. The J will do. Gets another J over to the left. Crucial survival here for Manta, and he's going to bring it down. He's not out of it just yet. Somehow he's got a lead though. I don't really know how he's managed to maintain a lead throughout. Oh, missing the long bar, and this might be it. Needs a long bar right now. It's 16 high. I don't think it's going to happen, and Manta tops out at 61,000, and DWE's good for game number 2. GG. It's 1-1. At the bottom, we have a huge lead here for Hepps. 521 through 112 lines to Aliwa's 405. So very strong pace. And now, hopefully I have not jinxed that by saying that word, but I'm sure it's okay. Hepps at 546. Aliwa getting up high, missing a T piece and hanging the long bar, and tops out at 406. And Hepps at 546. Doesn't need to hit level 19. It's good for game number 2. It's 1 apiece on the bottom as well. GG. For each sick clutch, there is 1 throw. Indeed. Alright, on the top, looks like game number 3 is underway. Waiting on readies from the bottom. They don't really need to say when they're ready. They'll just start, and I'll just tell you that they started. And now the bottom game has started, if you couldn't tell. So at the top we're tied 69,160. But it's not going to stay that way for long, because Manta pushes down. You heard the countdown in the background? Okay, that's fine. At least you can hear background noise, so it's not just me, because that would be annoying. I'm not the only person in this room right now. Dewey looking for a forward transfer, column 8 gets it. Nice Tetris there from Dewey, 121. And there's a Tetris for Manta to go to 163, building a long bar dependency into column 4. Let's see if he goes center well, or if he's just going to try and burn this out as soon as he gets the long bar. He's got a decision to make here. He's going to fill out the right side because the long bar's not showing up, so... Let's see, there's the long bar, there's the center wall Tetris for Manta. He set up for another one and gets another one immediately. And it looks like he's going to try and move everything over to the right side. If he gets the pieces, but just gets squares, which is not very useful. But he's going to get that double to move everything back over. And it's now stacking like a normal human being. Bit of a chasm in the center, so... Okay, that S and square was kind of bad, but it's going to get triple down the right side. Somehow the score is like still the same, 217 to 218 in favor of Dewey. The Dewey has taken the lead, but is also digging. I'll leave it at 190, 108 for Hepps at the bottom. It's actually kind of difficult to commentate on two matches at the same time. I don't think I've ever actually done it, so this is a little bit confusing. I don't know where to look. Two matches is hard. 2 games is hard enough already. Are you gonna try and get out? Oh. In CTWC? Maybe. I forgot. I can't remember. Oh, and Manta, I was gonna say nice tuck of the J, but he's messed it up and he might be topping out here. It can get out of this. Definitely doable. But it's going to definitely slow him down a lot. Needs something for that left and right side. Gets a triple with that L piece. And the long bar for a triple to bring it down even further. So let's see how Manta's going to handle this. Gets a nice long bar. Oh, misrotates the T piece. Under-rotated it. Oh, needs an L or J. Gets the L. Gets the bar over, but doesn't get the square in that hole. And tops out at 278. And Dewey is good for game number 3. The tapper up in the set. 2 games to 1. GG. Alright, Aliwa at 226, Hepps at 255. So a smaller lead this time for Hepps. But a lead nonetheless. Tetris for Hepps. Nice adjustment of the J piece to accommodate that S piece there for Hepps. Beautiful awareness. 252 with a slightly dirty board for Aliwa. Gonna take a triple in the center there. Hepps with a Tetris to go to 302, so about 50,000 points ahead. Yeah, well. Trying to not break anything in the background, so hopefully the stream doesn't randomly die. But I have faith in Tugi to not mess things up. He just crawled underneath the table, so I'm sure everything's fine. Alright, 284. That's yeah. Okay. Play next. Yes, fine. Yeah, I'm on my own now. Tugi broke up with me. 329 for Liwa, 394 for Hepps with a Tetris, 417. Manta at 98,000. Dewey at 58,000. And a Tetris there for Dewey, 84,000. Hepps with a Tetris 442. We're closing in on transition at the bottom. You would never. I know. 397 for Aliwa, 444 for Hepps. So solid games from both. Both players at the top with some holes in the board, not Tetris ready. Dewey could potentially set up on road 2. Will most likely do that because road 2 is not that dangerous and is in fact set up for a road 2 Tetris. Can the whole room see chat? No, only people behind the screen, which is me. If you can move Manta's camera up slightly, head is cropped. They are too tall. No, Manta's just like 8 foot tall, so it's kind of hard to get his head in frame. We've hit transition on the bottom 519 Hepps with a Tetris as well. It's got a 545. Aliwa burns into level 19 transition 477. So with some work to do, if she's gonna try and catch Hepps, who is the roller in this matchup against the DAS player. So you think Hepps has the advantage here, but never say never. Anything can happen. There's a Tetris for Aliwa 507. Hepps set up. Ooh, that long bar kind of struggled to get over to the right hand side, but got over anyway. And there's another Tetris for Hepps, 623 into level 21. And another one for Hepps as Aliwa takes a triple instead. So falling further behind pace, is 130,000 points behind. Now Hepps doing a little bit of digging. That T piece is beautiful for the center. Set up for a Tetris, misdrops the J piece, but gets the Tetris anyway. And Aliwa also able to get a Tetris. Another misdrop for Hepps there with another J piece. That J piece won't burn anything. So Hepps gonna have to do a bit more burning here. Gets the long bar over. You don't want to be missing those 5 taps. And a beautiful double with that J piece. So that J piece is a perfect burn there for Hepps. He was having trouble with J pieces earlier, but that one was beautiful. Aliwa working on setting up a Tetris. Oh, missed the Tetris up there, but it's set up now. Taking a double, burning away Tetris ready, but is Tetris ready once again. 623 for Aliwa. Taking a double into a Tetris. Into level 24 at 656. Hepps at 759. Set up a Tetris. Another Tetris there for Hepps, 791. So it's still 100,000 points. Gets the J over to the left and gets a Tetris. Look at 822. And Tetris ready so fast. And there's another one there for Hepps, 855 into 26. DW getting a dirty Tetris on the top there, 363. And Manta's the one with the near 100,000 point lead on the top. 752 for Aliwa on the bottom. A very strong game from Aliwa as well. But Hepps is locked in this game. And a nice adjustment of the J piece to keep that well open for that Tetris. 922 on 27. A nice adjustment of the square for the J as well. LJ dependent in center gets the L piece and another long bar for another Tetris there for Hepps. My voice completely cracked, but it's fine. Tetris there for Hepps, 990. Next one will max him out. And there's the max out there for Hepps, A26. Tetris for Hepps, A60. Oh, and he missed the line spin. But this lead looks nearly insurmountable. And Hepps enters kill screen, tops out A63, but Aliwa at 846. Gonna need some DAS world record magic here. Aliwa is playing with DAS, but hasn't till level 39, but toss out. 885, GG. So that is gonna be game number 3. Hepps is up 2-1. I think it's this one. Yes. All right, Dewey up high. We've hit transition on the top. Hangs the L piece on the left, and Dewey's gonna get the Tetris, but that left side is so messed up, and he's gonna top out at 544. And Manta is good at 666. So we're going to a decider on the top. GG. Is that right? That is right. Is that Elp in the back? It is Elp in the back. It is Elp in the back. He's looking around because he thinks someone called him, but he doesn't know it was me. So he's really confused. Now he's standing up because he thinks someone called him, but it was me, and he didn't know that. That's quite funny. All right, we're underway on the bottom. I'll tell him you said hi after I'm off commentary. It's kind of hard for people to hear me, I think, from where I'm sitting. Apart from the voice crack, everyone had the voice crack. Right. Decider on the top, game number 4 on the bottom. Put the ball man out of his confusion. He's probably going to go buy a drink or something, I don't know. Average European Tetris tournament. Right, both players on the top with 1,520 points for a moment. Both players set up. Oh, DW had to cover the well. There's no bar coming on the top side. We're getting droughted, and Manta is in a little bit of trouble. Oh, and Manta gets the J piece over, but doesn't want to top out early in the decider. That is the worst way to go out. But Manta able to open up that well. Still has this row 3 set up. Where's the bar for Manta? Gets a square over. That was crucial. It could very easily have hung there. Oh! Missing the J, but getting the long bar over. DW able to score some Tetrises. Manta finally able to open up that well and gets the Tetris. You can hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd. Is Kingsman in here? What the hell? The ghost of Kingsman passed. Right, on the bottom, clean from Hepps, 193, 172 for Aliwa. I don't even know who that was. Yeah, Messex and Sidnev are not here yet, but they're on their way. They were meant to be here an hour ago, but it's fine. You're welcome. No, I think it's best if you stay over there. You should stay over there. Alright, 221 for Aliwa, 220 for Hepps, so very neck and neck. 144 for Manta, 178. Still building on this row 3. Oh, and a wild Tugi has appeared. Oh my god. I think all like 8 foot of you is not fitting under this table very well. I'm sure that's fine. Everything is crashing and burning right before my eyes. That's fine. Tetris. Tetris from Manta. 220. Dewey at 249. Hepps at 315. Elite were at 297. Hepps setting up a delayed Vits. Committing crimes right in front of our eyes. Oh, and he missed the Vits. He under-tapped it and then couldn't tap it back. Imagine you hear Tugi go again and the stream cuts out. That will probably happen. Hopefully it doesn't. We don't want that to happen, guys. We already had so many technical issues already. Hep set up for a column 9. Oh, and Manta almost topped out, but he didn't, which is good news for us. Manta in a little bit of danger, but a perfect long bar and a square as well. The pieces are coming for Manta. That's fine. No Sidnev. Sudatum. Sidnev is participating in the tournament. They just haven't arrived at the venue yet. They're late. They were meant to be here like 1.5 hours ago or something. But top player privilege, so you get extra time. Yeah. Manta 347 is now on row 2, so gone down a row, but still up high. This is very high for Manta, taking a triple. CTWC finalist, ego is real. Yeah, who wouldn't have an ego after reaching CTWC finals? I know I wouldn't stop going on about it if I did so. I'd become very annoying. If I'm not already. 428 for Aliwa, 470 for Hepps. We're closing on a transition on all 4 screens. Oh, and Dewey might not even make it there if he doesn't get a long bar right about now. It's gonna top out 444. So Manta needs 445. Needs a bar. Gets a triple, so gonna buy him some time. But there's no bar showing up in transition. Oh! That long bar. This is very dangerous. Dewey could still be alive here. 1 line away. Oh, and Manta gonna transition at 19. Gets the Z piece over to the left. But that's gonna be it for Manta and tops out 415. And Dewey has survived a chase down attempt from Manta right at the transition. And Dewey's gonna move on to round 2, the quarterfinals. So GG. And the action doesn't stop because on the bottom we're at transition as well. 532 for Aliwa. Hepps at 579. Hanging a long bar on the left. Needs to